Welcome back to Nike Outside the Lines. We have an exclusive segment for you today. In the following piece, we bring you the story of a youth program at the University of Southern California, impacting the lives of young at-risk middle school students of South LA, transforming them into successful on-field student athletes. We sit down and take an in-depth look at some of the previous participants and discuss exactly how sport has affected the lives of these young athletes. It's part football camp, part escape from reality. Hailing from the toughest part of Los Angeles, these 150 at-risk middle school boys are taking part in the USC Youth Impact Program, a program designed to give these players an experience to keep them focused across all facets of their lives. For 5 weeks during the summer, they will get to live the lives of elite collegiate football players, competing day in and day out for bragging rights among their peers.
It was perfect. Even though it took up my whole summer, I had to wake up early. It was just a great experience for me.
The best memory from camp is playing in the Coliseum and also scoring a touchdown in the Coliseum. It's my first time ever playing running back. They gave me the ball, I ran back negative 30 yards. Somebody tried to tackle me, I kept it pushing and scored a touchdown.
You know, I went to the school I really wanted to go to, which was USC. It was a great experience. I really got to live the life of a USC football player, and it gave me something to work towards.
During their time here, they eat in the same cafeteria where the USC athletes eat. They attend class in the USC classrooms, and they have football practice on the very same field that the USC football team practices. In addition to their regular daily schedules, they also go on field trips to the California Science Center, Ronald Reagan Library and Museum, and a day of fun in the sun at Redondo Beach.
Each morning, camp participants arrive at their respective middle schools and are transported via USC shuttle to campus. When they arrive, they're divided up into their classes, who will also be their football teams, and spend 3 hours a day in the classroom taught by LAUSD teachers and USC student mentors. Our academic curriculum is uniquely tailored to incorporate football and sports into the language arts, science, and math. Suddenly we find that these students' minds are actively engaged and they're genuinely excited about learning.
And some of these students are learning from elite athletes themselves that you need to succeed in your academics to even be eligible to play sports.
My name is Justin Hart. I play football here at the University of Southern California. I wanted to be a mentor because I really enjoy working with kids. I know they're very impressionable at a young age, and I know I had figures in my life at a young age that helped me get to the place where I am now. I just let them know through my story that working hard, it pays off. Doing the extra, staying the extra 15 minutes after practice, it pays off. Staying in the weight room, it pays off. Studying for the SAT, it all pays off because I wouldn't have gotten in if my grades weren't right.
When I went to the Youth Impact Program, that was my first time playing an organized sport, and I really didn't know what to do. But like, I was good, but you know, the teachers and the coaches, they told me like, you always had to have a certain GPA to play a sport, and I didn't know that. I thought like if you were good, you just go on the field and play, but they used to stress all the time that you had to have the grades to play. So that made me just like really strive to have some good grades.
After class, we go to lunch, and then we do a life skills session where we discuss a variety of topics, including health, nutrition, leadership, community involvement, gang and drug prevention, careers, sex ed. Yeah, sex ed day is always pretty interesting.
The life skills that we taught the kids, I feel is something that they needed, just in daily life. For example, we told the kids a daily shower is very important, you know. Some of the kids didn't feel like they needed a shower all the time, so we had to tell them, you know, a daily shower, making sure you're clean, wearing deodorant, all that is very important.
This is also where we have our featured guest speakers. Past speakers have included current and former NFL players like Terrell Owens, Matt Castle, Ricky Ellison, coaches like Pete Carroll, but we also have lawyers, doctors, agents, professors, and scientists. Many of our speakers come from very similar backgrounds as the kids, so ultimately what we want to do is show the kids what can be achieved if they focus on their school and on their sports and they get into college.
The camp is limited to 150 students. The program partners with USC in the selection of the students from 6 middle schools across South and Central LA, Compton, and Watts. Each student must write an essay about why they want to go to camp and get a teacher's endorsement. Almost all of them come from single-parent or foster homes, and a number of them report to parole officers.
These kids come from the toughest areas of Los Angeles. Just walking to school, they run the risk of being victims of gang violence.
My mom, she really doesn't want me to go outside at night because like there's drug dealers and gangbangers around the neighborhood, and like they'll try to rob or shoot you for no reason just because they're bored and they don't have anything else to do. My brother, he had a scholarship to go play football, but he had a baby and he ended up staying home. But now like he gangbanged whatever, but he still tells me like he's stressed that he wants me to go to college, and then you know that's like a big confidence boost to me and really makes me want to go to college because you know he cares.
So needless to say, when they arrive at camp, they're defensive and their guards are up, but they've never been in an environment like ours before. And it takes a little effort, but over time, they really do buy into the things that we're teaching them about school, about leadership, about teamwork. Some of our kids make complete 180 turnarounds, and it's really incredible.
In recent times, a troubled economy has put great programs like these in serious danger. For the past 4 years, the Youth Impact Program has been funded primarily by the NFL. However, last year, without warning, they discontinued their support of the program a month before the start, and as a result, the program went on hiatus. Since then, they have been applying for grants from nonprofits and corporations without much success. The camp directors are scrambling to get the camp going again, but only time will tell whether the camp continues to operate.
We're really trying to find a way to keep this program alive because we've seen firsthand the effects that sports can have on the lives of these young men.
Athletics impacted my life by providing structure and discipline. It just made sure that I stayed hungry to excel in academics and whatever I had to do at school. You can't have football or any sport without academics, without excelling in school first.
Being athletic or playing sports has affected me because I feel that I can't function without sports in a way, because like school, if I'm playing football for like 6 months, 5 to 6 months, it throws me off track. Like I have to be doing something, playing a sport. So it keeps my grades up if I'm playing a sport, because I know I have to have homework done by this amount of time and projects done. So.
If I weren't playing sports, I'd be with gangs, being around bad people, being at the wrong place at the wrong time, and just being bad.
Sports has positively impacted my life in a big way because, you know, a lot of kids, they do bad things and gangbang because they don't have anything else to do. But like I have football practice all through the week, Mondays through Fridays, and then Saturday and Sunday I have soccer games. So, you know, my schedule is pretty much packed and I just have things to do other than bad things.
The program is a chance for many of these kids to wipe the slate clean and make a change in a 5-week span. The camp serves as more than just a place to keep kids off the streets. It inspires these young athletes to fight through, compete, and succeed, both on and off the field.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a student athlete.
Just do it.